and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday, where we talk about everything under the sun and nothing is off limits. Welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. Hello, hey, how y'all doing? What's up? What's up? Okay, Sharice Johnson Moore here. How are y'all doing today on this marvelous Sunday? We want to say hello to everyone that wants to plug into this broadcast, and we're saying hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday. Yes, it is a show that we pick and we talk about all kind of topics. No topic is off limits. Okay, so our topic today is how do you deal with betrayal? How do you deal with betrayal? Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Say you got a boyfriend. And you trying to get married and things like that. You're making plans to get married, okay? And you find out your man or your woman has slept with someone else. Okay, that's one example. Or that you find out that something happened in a betrayal. Betrayal is a word. Betrayal. It's like, how could I say this? Betrayal is something to deal with. Well, someone has done something and betrayed your feelings, betrayed your emotions, betrayed your your conversation, and I talk about this subject because I've been there. Okay, been there. Like you having a private conversation with somebody, right? And this happened to me when I was very young. And I was having a conversation with a friend, and we were talking about somebody. Okay, this was when I was younger, and I was talking to somebody I thought was my friend. Let me put that in. I thought was my friend, right? And we was talking, and I thought this conversation was private, but later did I find out that the person, how could I say this? That the person I was speaking to was going to tell this, that the person was having a private conversation with, decided that they wanted to go tell the person we was talking about that I was talking about them. And I was like, wait a minute, this wasn't a one-sided conversation at all. And I was like, and what the person did was, it taught me a lesson when it came to friendships, when it came to letting people in. It was, I thought it was kind of really messed up. That I really thought that was messed up of what the person had done. And then that person that they went and told, we was talking about, that person wanted to come fight me over something that was said. And I realized in that moment that I had to pick my friends more carefully and not gossip about other people, because people get offended. Betrayal, right? And the betrayal taught me something about that person. It's always a lesson in something when you go through it. It's always a lesson when it's a lesson in what you go through in your life. You just have, you may not see it at the moment, but it will teach you something. It teaches you how you say it. The saying, it's an old saying. Say, watch out for the dogs that's always bringing the bones. Because the ones that's bringing the bones is the ones that's going to carry a bone to somebody else or somewhere else. And that is what betrayal, how do you deal with the betrayal? It taught me a lesson. It taught me to keep my opinions to myself about other people, what they do in their life. And it taught me never, it taught me to keep my opinion about other people to myself. And it taught me also a lesson. It's not good to gossip about folks. Or if you know something about somebody, don't go off telling people business. I learned that too late on in life with a close family member. And the person betrayed me by telling something I told them. And then I kind of got labeled as the black sheep in the family. And it taught me a lot of things. That it taught me about trust issues. The betrayal, it brought on a lot of trust issues when it came to people. That's what the betrayal did to me. How do you deal with the betrayal? Well, that friend I had when I was young, I don't talk to them. I stopped talking to them after that. I stopped talking to them after that. And they wanted to come over. And they want, and and we thought this person was a friend of the family. And how could I say this? She even because I'm gonna tell you how this betrayal, this how I dealt with that. And because some things was going on in person's life, and I didn't realize what they were going through, and I didn't understand it at the time. And the person even made my grandma mad. Now, when you make my grandma mad, that was like that, that kind of, when you make an older person mad at you because you've done something to her granddaughter, or you said something to her granddaughter, and she's like, no, don't come over my house no more. You're not welcome. My grandma cut that quick. My grandma said, people like that sit around and talk about other folks and gossip about other folks and carrying bones, and no, you don't need them in your life because they're not your true friends. And that was my lesson from the younger person. Now, the betrayal of the other thing was, okay, taught me the same lesson. You can't share everything with everybody. I even apply that to my life today. Do you apply that to your life today? You cannot tell everything to everybody because everybody is not for you. That's part of being betrayal. Like, say you had a business idea, right? Say you have a business idea and you want to have it shared with your close friend, or you want to share it with somebody, or you want to. And me and my sister, my sister Wanda was talking about this, and she says you can't share your ideas with other people. You can't share your ideas with other people because when they start talking down about your ideas or talking negative about your ideas, when they come back and find an excuse for this or give you an excuse, okay, that ain't who you're supposed to share it with. Betrayal comes in many forms, and especially when it comes to friendships and relationships, and you find out that when you are betrayed, it gives you a sense of trust issues. And how do you deal with those trust? How do you deal with that betrayal how do you deal with it? And it made me introverted. I know I don't know about you, but it made me introverted when it came to people because I didn't trust anybody after that. I didn't try. It's like, no, keep stuff to yourself. Don't tell everybody. Don't, my grandma said the same thing to me. She says, Sharice, you can't share everything with everybody because everybody not for you. And some people will use that against you. And that's been done to me too. How do you handle that betrayal when you told somebody something in confidence, or you have you're supposed to be real close friends. You have BFF or whatever, BFF, best friend forever, and or this is supposed to be your mate forever, and they do something to you. How do you handle that? How do you deal with it? And such a thing. I mean, and let me, it's a different. It's not no different than dealing with a two-faced person. Did I just say that? Yeah, I did. I said it's no different than you dealing with a two-faced person. Because one minute that person will be in your face, and next minute or a situation will come up. Okay, I'll give you another situation. Okay, you going to, I'm gonna say this, something that I dealt with in my life, and you go out, okay, you go, and you're in desperate need of some money, and you got a cousin that come along, right? And then the cousin say, okay, I know how you make some money. You can do this, that, and the third. You think about it, but your instincts tell you. Your instincts tell you not to do this, but you do it anyway because you're thinking about the money. You're not thinking about the consequences from the situation that may happen. Happen in that moment, and you get busted, and the other person walk past you like there ain't nothing happening with you. That's a form of betrayal because y'all was supposed to be in it together. Y'all was supposed to do it together. It's supposed to be together. But you think about it. It is a form of betrayal when you betray your own feelings. Listen to your instincts when they talking to you. Listen, because you're betraying yourself. You are betraying yourself. You're betraying the person that God created you to be. You're changing one mask for another mask, and that is and how could I say this? That's a betrayal to the instincts God gave you. And and life is such so many things. That's why you have to listen to what's going on the inside, how you feel, how your emotions, how you feel about something. Speak up. Sometimes you can betray yourself when you know you ain't supposed to be with this person. You be like, I want to be with them because I'll say it like this: you're being with a person because you're lonely and not because it's a relationship. That's a betrayal to yourself too. You gotta, if that ain't what you want, don't accept that. If that's not what you want in a person, don't accept that. That's betraying yourself. Betrayal means you betray yourself and the other person too. And betrayal does not have an expiration date because you have memories. You have memories that stay with you during the course of a period of time, and it is over a period of time that you have this thing where it's like, oh, I don't know. And then when that person, you and that person, people, places, and things have a way of showing back up in your life and showing back up in your behaviors and showing up in the way you treat others. And betrayal shows up in many ways about how you speak about yourself, how you speak about others, how you speak about your future, how you speak. I mean, everything. Betrayal has a bad habit of talking you out of stuff you know you need to do for yourself. That's how you betray yourself. You talk yourself out of doing things that you know you need to do for yourself. Like, oh, I should have finished school. Oh, I should have finished this program. I should have went to college. I should have went. But some things that you portray yourself with, you can fix them, and some things you cannot. So be careful about how you deal with your betrayal. And it rears its ugly head sometimes. And don't let it overtake your life. Don't let it overtake your thought process, because you can even betray yourself with your thoughts and think, oh, this person not going to do this to me. Or then, how many else been there too? With the trust you have for a person, and then they up and turn around and do you like that in that manner, where they turn it back on you, or they abandon you, or they betrayal shows up in many ways, where it gives you trust issues when it comes to people, places, and things. And how you handle that betrayal, like, how am I going to react to something that happened? Okay, well, you either got a choice to walk away. You can walk away from that. Okay, well, that's something that happened. Okay, all right, cool. Or you can fester with it. You can fester with the thoughts and the ideas and things. I thought the person would do me like that. Look, I learned in my life, but that betrayal comes in many forms, and how you deal with it is what says a lot about you. It says a lot about you, and how you deal with that onslaught of, okay, now this has happened, and I'm thinking it wasn't gonna happen to me, or that didn't come back and slap me in the face. So, okay, how am I handling that? And the thing is, I've learned to keep it moving. When things like this, I take them as lessons. I take them as lessons now, because I'm 51 years old, and lessons. And you don't. There are lessons in life of how you deal with circumstances that come up in your life. Circumstances, things happen with people, places, and things. Like I talk about all the time, and keep your head to the sky. Keep your head to the sky, because you're going to walk into a blessing that betrayal don't have nothing to do with. You're going to walk into a blessing that betrayal don't have nothing to do with. Okay? So, come on, let's do this. We gotta love ourselves unconditionally. Keep doing what we're doing. Not letting that betrayal fester or dwell, or whatever the case may be. And sometimes it is a thing of you got to keep yourself. It got to be positive. Don't let that betrayal make you a negative person. Don't make the betrayal make you a negative person. Don't turn that betrayal into something that stifles you or holds you back. And I wanted to say, it's time. I want to put this out there that, yes, I have a book. I'm working on my second book, but right now we're going to work with this first book, which is Coming to Loving Yourself. It is available on Amazon.com. It is available on my website, www.ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com/shop. And you can get your autograph copy here on this one. On this. You can get this autograph copy here on my website. Okay. Then I also have a workbook that goes with it. It's entitled Study Guide to building your self-worth. Yes, it is. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay, and this is the workbook that I created to help you get back to the things that you love and cherish in your life. Okay, so get this workbook along with the book for $24. Yes, it's on sale for Christmas. Get it now. Get it now. Get it now because after Christmas, the price goes back up to $40. After Christmas, this set goes back up to $40. You can get it for $24 right now for Christmas sale. So I just want to put that out there. All right, everyone, I love you, and I will talk to y'all on another day. I will talk to y'all next Sunday, and I will talk to y'all next Sunday, and I want y'all to have a blessed day, and I love you, and I want you to have the best Sunday ever, okay? The best Sunday ever, and I will see you back here next Sunday, okay? All right, love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye, babies. Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk Sunday, where we talk about everything under the sun and nothing is off limits. Welcome to Let's Talk Sunday.